try. Ready to work on the car today?
I like that ball.
Oh, the ball.
Looks pretty nice.
We brought the
What if you open
Frankers.
the back door, Dad? Throw that ball for me.
Because then you'll run off, hey. Guest star on Frazer update.
Frazer update.
Yeah.
Frost plug.
We had frost plugs, so I flew them in from BC.
All the way.
All the way for 5 frost plugs. You know what? We're gonna bring this back when we have some lights on. Is this gonna kill me?
Do you want to get in?
Yeah, it looks like you. Can you push it?
I can definitely try.
Okay, let's try.
That's much better.
Oh yeah. See what we're doing, kinda. I guess look at the. I'd like to not take the generator off. I think we can do it by just taking the battery. Hey, what do you think?
I think so. The battery should free up enough space to...
Yeah. Okay. It's gonna. Oh, this is bullshit.
We're gonna start.
The battery's dead now.
Oh yeah, she's through.
No problem. This one might be worse. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. None of this is great. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Oh, these ones are not too bad, actually. These ones don't even seem that bad, you know? Like, for rust and shit. Yeah. I thought we'd just punch right through them, but...
No, you're getting some material, for sure.
Yeah, they're, but if they were replaced, it was done 50 years ago anyway.
Yeah, it's time.
Right?
Again.
Time. Is that 9/16 holding that on there?
I would say so.
Yeah, shit.
Only 3 sizes required. Yeah. Possibly 4.
Yeah, if you change the diff, you need like a 5/8. Unlike the Citroen.
Or if you're doing electrical, you may need a 3/8.
I have to do the fucking accumulator in the Citroen again.
How many sizes do you need for that job?
Every size.
Every size.
Like 32 millimeter down to 4. The car has the biggest and smallest fasteners of any car I've ever worked on. I didn't even think that those ones that near the tiny ones in the kit, you know, you wouldn't think you'd ever need a 4 millimeter.
Yeah, but like there it is.
There it is. You need it on the Citroen, and there's 400 of them, and every single one of them breaks. Everything, like, you just need the 4 millimeter to break off the Citroen side molding. Because none of them have ever fucking come off. Like, it's as smaller than a peppercorn, and it's like, what's this doing inside the wheel well of a car? Well, I think we've reached the limits of the one-tool approach to this job. I'm just fucking at the end of my rope, mechanically. I'm just like way over my head here. Oh god.
These 2 3/8 bolts are putting me to my limits.
I'm just at the edge of my fucking chair here. Oh my god, just blow my damn.
How long is the Christing thing? It's holding in a piece of stamped steel.
In the next lane. There, finally. Fuck. It's long enough. Oh yeah, you were correct, sir. Thought it felt unreasonably stiff for that other one. There. Oh, look at that guy. Just blown. Have a look.
Oh, we better get in for a close-up shot.
Can you see it?
I can if I block out the light here. Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, there's your problem. Oh, it's just dirt. Look it. I pulled it out with my finger.
How did that? Oh, no, because the whole frost plug just blew out. The frost plug's probably on the highway somewhere. That was just...
what I thought was the rusty plug was in fact just the garbage that was behind it.
Built up in the gallery.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, you know why that sucks? Because these were probably fine.
Well, whatever. If you have them, it's fucking...
Yeah, you're right.
Do it. Who knows? They might not have been, because this one just
well, you can see,
out.
look, they're weeping.
Those ones...
They're weeping.
Could just blow out at any moment either.
Yeah.
That would be way
it's
more...
not really a huge fucking tragedy to put frost plugs in a 70-year-old car.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna completely ruin... It's not gonna ruin the budget.
I just spent $2.80 on this car that I didn't need to spend.
Better have just a quick test fit of this to see.
Oh yeah, good call.
If it's gonna be actually.
Otherwise, we should drop everything, change to a different plan.
Yeah, I think that's gonna do just nicely.
Yeah, good.
You have a little wire wheel, that might also be a good thing.
I think we're gonna have to clean them up a bit with some sandpaper and a knife, but might as well get them all out then. We just bored out our holes with one of those stepper bits. And now we'll see if they come out. Okay, hit it. Oh yeah, she's coming. Nice.
Just like that.
Just like the one that blew out on the highway. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. It didn't blow a rust hole in it. Let's see, how bad are they?
I don't know. I mean, you lost one.
Yeah, I don't think they were in any danger of rusting through. I think they were more in danger of popping out. Because there's not really any significant corrosion on them. I mean, maybe they're down 30%. But
who knows, over time you probably start to get a bit of seepage around the edges.
We were already, right? You could see that. So.
And they're just loosened up. This one's a bit tighter. Might need a bit of a...
Right. No harm, no foul.
No harm, no foul. 2 out, 2 to go.
These ones I'd like to think are not going to be too much worse, but I might be wrong. Oh, wait.
Look at that. Putting that 9/16 to good work today.
This is the half.
Is it the half?
Oh. That one didn't put up enough of a fight, I have to say. Yeah, fuck, jeez, oops. Would have preferred to get that chunk out rather than push it in, but sometimes you're gonna have a natural reef in there for wildlife. All the sea urchins have to live on something in here. There. Okay, I'll get the X-Acto and then we'll get some sandpaper and then we'll hammer the new ones in, go for it. Just gonna clean them up. Then smack some new ones in there.
Knock all the loose shit off and glue them up nice.
Should we hit them with some kind of cleaner? Like brake clean them, or do you think that's a bad idea?
I don't know, they're not greasy.
No, if they're not greasy, then whatever.
Wipe them down after. Like.
We're back at Frazer update. What do you think? Any troubles?
Looks leak free.
Leak free. Reassemble.
No apparent leaks or sweats so far.
Right on. Well, let's put her back together.
Okay.
Frazer rehab. Try it out here.
Yeah, we better. Oh, hi, Frank.
Fraser chew here. There you go.
It's just a step into luxury, though, riding in this car.
Yeah, it's a proper car. I was reading in the book about all these cars.
I want to say a special thank you to Matt Otterson for sending along these awesome Kaiser books, including this one, which is actually signed by Richard Langworth. That was really very generous of him, and I thoroughly enjoyed reading them. So thank you again, sir. A real treat, and they have a good home here. I apologize for my narration. I'm quite ill. Anyway, that was very generous, and we do appreciate them. All right, back to the show, such as it is.
These were priced like with, you know, Buicks and
Really?
Packard, and yeah.
Oh, this was not a competitor for a base model Chevy.
First we had to go harass Tom.
Yeah, I think he's at home.
He's always in there. Oh wait, it's Friday, he's shopping. Shopping. Man, how many years ago we do this exact same drive?
It's been a while, definitely.
This is like 3 years later?
At least 3.
Yeah.
Maybe even more.
It's been getting some pretty dailying, you know?
How many miles have you added?
I've added almost 6,000 miles during my tenure.
That's pretty good. That's actually quite a few miles for you on any car.
Yeah.
I was just commenting. Your keys are looking a lot lighter than they used to.
Oh, I have 2 rings now.
What?
Yeah. I have a ring for the for the stuff I actually drive and a ring for everything else. Oh, it was so much that you couldn't even put your pants on. Like the key ring.
Yeah,
was so
it was
huge.
excessive. It was excessive.
It's too much. Well, some of those keys, like the SM key, it's fucking like the size of a Swiss Army knife. This thing's more reliable. Really, it's probably frost plug adventure excluded. Of course, I was bragging about how reliable it was when the frost plug blew out. So I'm just not going to brag about that anymore.
That was a pretty easy fix, though.
Sure,
I mean,
yeah, but it was you're on the side of the road if that happens.
Oh yeah,
like it was just pure luck that I got home, because you're not fixing that on the side of the road.
No,
not when the frost plug itself has disappeared. You really can't pull out in front of shit with this car and just be like, oh, I'm just gonna whistle up to speed before these guys come. Like if those cars, you think we can get up before those ones on just turned off the Y road?
I wouldn't bet a lot of money on it.
I'm gonna try it. We're going. Oh, 0 to 50 miles an hour. Fraser sprints.
10 miles. 17 miles.
20.
20 miles.
0 to 20. Top gear. Just hold her down
23.
until you hear the rods
25.
and you hit 30.
30.
Drive. And wow. We're approaching 70 kilometers an hour.
Still.
Oh, we're approaching 75. And there's 80 kilometers an hour. We did it. Comfortably did it ahead of that traffic. Beating on it doesn't go much faster, so. We've got oil pressure today, 31 PSI.
That's nice.
Still not warm, but.
Battery slightly charging. Temperature good, but we're not sure if that works properly.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, hi, Frank. Oh, thanks. It's really nice. Are you coming up here?
Oh, why are you up here, Vinny? There. Yeah.
We're home, we're home, we're home,
Another
we're home.
day at the office for the
Okay.
Thanks. Come on.
Yeah, you're nice. I like you. I promise.
I think we'll have to leave it here.
What's that noise?
It's my stupid phone.
Oh.
We have one more prize in store for the Frazer today. I'll go get it. Oh.
Oh, it was a 7-second affair.
Yeah. Look at that, eh?
That's
Sometimes a guy just opens the mail and it says, what? So, gentlemen, just in case you were, oops, we're gonna have to tighten that up. I wonder if it'll fit the sleeve that I made for the Kaiser.
I bet it will. I bet that's exactly what it'll do. Gently now.
Yeah, you know what we gotta do?
Use your precision driver. Oh, a little. Uh-oh. That was an unintended consequence.
That was very predictable. Well, let's just see if the theory would work.
You could probably just put a dab of glue on it or something.
Yeah, I think we'll put the sleeve back in, and then we'll have to do something. The other option is, can we just change the center emblem? Sure, right? Look at, are these the same? Yeah, so this is from a different year of Frazer, but
yeah, but
all we need is this.
Okay, but hold on. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Just take the K out, put
But
this guy in.
Is that larger? Is this piece of clear plastic larger diameter than this one?
Well, all we're keeping from the old guy is the outer ring. Everything else goes.
The outer ring is different though, you see what I'm saying?
Hmm?
The outer rings are different.
No, this and this are not the same piece. I want to take all this and this and this and slide it
there's
into
a
here.
gap just right here. Yeah. Good idea.
And you know what? The Kaiser one's
It's
in better shape.
It
So
is.
let's try that. Because that one, that wasn't me that had those all bent up. Those were bent. So when we tried to straighten them, well, this would be a huge bonus if this works, because otherwise, I mean, it's not like there's no other way, but this would be the cleverest way.
This says Bill David on it.
I know, isn't that weird? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of strange. Some kid must have had it or carved his own name on it, or I have no idea. It's probably been in somebody's junk drawer collection forever. These look to be in decent shape. Be nice to get these out of here without bending them off as well.
Yeah, you're gonna want those.
That one's already showing signs of fatigue. Very careful with that one. Hey, Frankers, stay out of the way. Well, let's see if it'll go together. Don't think it matters here, does it?
Doesn't really
Put the
appear to.
dot where the dot was. And then, wow, look at that. Like factory. Ouch, those are a little stiff. Forget how I did this before. I think maybe like this.
Adapter kit. Adapted. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, that's great, eh? Let's have a close-up. It truly is Pret now. French joke? I don't know. I also wanted to say thanks again to Steve at Keeler Customs, not only for designing our t-shirts, but for finding this awesome Frazer emblem and kind of finishing up the front of the car, such as it is. That is really just one of the most ornate things, and really quite fun to have on the car. It's for a 47, so it's not quite a perfect fit, but it doesn't really matter on a car that isn't quite perfect. Let's have a look. Do we make it back with some antifreeze in the engine? What looks like steam is just blow by from the shagged piston rings, so nothing to worry about there. She's fine. What else is going on? Is this head gasket staying together? She got pretty warm on the boil. There's some, I think that's oil though, so you know, whatever. More or less gonna call that a success and a running car again, which is good because I was down to the motorcycle and walking really. So what, 3 years, 6,000 miles? Did you think I could do it?
I wouldn't have gave you that long.
Yeah, you would have think.
Honest. From the sound of it, you're right. The clattering hasn't gotten much worse.
No, really.
What more can you ask for?
Yeah, an extra 100 horsepower.
An extra 10.
Yeah, and even an extra 10. Even 10 that it used to have would be an improvement.
Yeah.
That's all right. It's now back on the road where it belongs. Back on the road where it doesn't belong.
That wood ornament and center cap really tie the room together.
Just kind of nearing the end of the Frazer touring season, really. So good to have that wrapped up.
Did you get them all in?
We did. We put 5 in this side. You know, we thought it had rusted out, but in fact, it just popped out.
Oh, okay.
It was just gone.
Gone.
Yeah. So this is back on the road now. That's good because it was off the road for a couple weeks and I was driving the Citroen and it needs work too. So. Yeah, right. Go figure.
It's hard to believe that you got something around here that needs work.
What are you trying to say? What's my
Like,
yeah. So yeah, we made it around the block. Oh, that's right. Something fell out of the car by the time.
oh, no shit. Huh? Something fell out of the car.
I think it
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, they usually stick around. Yeah, I just don't know. It might have been just a
Door handle? Could be anything on this thing, yeah?
Could be anything.
Yeah,
Anything
most
could
of the,
happen.
it looks like all the trim is
The
still
trim is
intact.
all there.
Yeah, some of it. Some
Mostly.
of it better.
Did you have a mirror on this side? No.
Yeah, oh, actually. This is a regular contributor.
Same old shit.